Well, cooler weather is moving in now. So what do you do with the seeds that you gather for spring?
For spring.
For next spring. Derek Thomas. See, I rely on you for all of the answers. Anyway.
And you remember what I say, because we were just talking about some of my hints before. So.
See?
Well, you know, we've had a really, really great rainy late summer, which has caused a lot of the plants, the seeds have started to swell. Like this coreopsis was brilliant yellow flowers, but you know, the plant, what has started happening is the seeds are starting to mature. And this time of the year, what we can do is we can take Mother Nature's cue and save some money next year, because you don't have to go in and buy the seeds if you're prepared. One of the things to keep in mind when you are foraging for seeds in your garden is you want to make sure that the seeds are fully mature. These Asian beans here, these guys, even though they have the seeds in there, they're not quite there. So what you want to make sure is that the seeds are in fact mature.
How do we know they're mature, Derek?
Well, because you want to make sure that the fruit gets all the way. It's not in. This is an immature bean, and this is a mature bean. You can actually see inside of the sleeve there that it's mature. So that would be a mature bean that would actually grow a plant for you next year. The same thing with peppers. With your peppers, what you don't want to do is harvest them when they're too young. Now with peppers, you have two choices. With sweet peppers, I like to take them away like this, and this is the membrane that the seed is actually connected to. You can keep that and let that dry in the open air, or with hot peppers, so you're not getting the oils on your hand, you can take a plump pepper and you can let it dry out, and then next year you simply break it apart, and there are your seeds for planting next spring.
You say it's important to label so you know what you have.
Very important to label, because this basil plant, and when you're collecting, I like to use little baggies because you don't lose your seeds on the way back into the house. This basil plant and this hummingbird mint, the seeds look almost exactly alike. So what you want to do is, I like to use just a regular piece of paper. I'll fold it together like this. I'll take my labeler, and I get a label like this, and down in here I've got some seeds from arugula plants, which if you like salads and things like that, you can see down in that pocket there, you've got the seeds there. And what I like to do is I'll create this little pocket, I'll fold it up, because what that then does is you've got a dry.
Oh, look at you.
And there's your label. So next spring, you're not wondering what's in each one of these packets.
And you don't double buy.
And you don't double buy. Another great idea to get the kids involved is with things like the hummingbird mint. These guys have seeded themselves. What you can get the kids involved in is you can actually go ahead and let this winter over, and next spring take this up, divide it up, and plant new plants. Mother Nature has self-seeded for you. Also know your seeds. Some seeds, like echinacea, needs to have a cooling off period, so you would want to plant the seeds out in early February or the plants won't germinate.
If we can't have you come to our homes, the website, web is a great treasure, I would imagine.
The web is a great treasure, because a lot of these things that used to be a little bit lost in translation are now available for you. So like if you say, okay, I want to harvest my echinacea seeds, what do I do? It'll tell you that the seeds actually need a freezing period.
See, if you can't have Derek like we do, go to the web. This is Derek Thomas, Thomas Landscapes. We will be right back.